Farah, I noticed that when you were paying for coffee, right, you have all these envelopes that you use. Is this a way for you to manage your savings?
Well, John, I thought this is just one of the methods that I would like to try this year. I actually saw on TikTok this interesting money hacks and tips. So I thought, hey, why not give it a try? Do you not do all this?
To be honest, I've seen those methods on TikTok, and I think it's a great way for people to stay motivated towards their goals, right? But don't you think by doing so, your money will lose its value over time by staying stagnant?
Well, I think you're quite right. So what are your thoughts?
Well, you can catch our upcoming Facebook live stream on Principal Malaysia's Facebook page on Wednesday, 8 March 2023 from 8:30 p.m. onwards, where we'll uncover Money Hacks 101. See you then!
Go.
Hello to all our viewers online. It's been a really long time since our last Kopi Chat. I'm your host today, John, and with me I have Farah.
It's been a while. Yeah. Hi, hello everyone. My name is Farah. Well, before we start with our Kopi Chat, I would like to wish all the fabulous women out there happy International Women's Day. So, John, who do we have tonight?
Okay, so I would like to welcome Snooki and Nadia, who are joining us for the very first time. So, Snooki and Nadia, do you guys have any experience with live streaming?
No, this is my first.
Yes.
But I guess there's always a first for everything.
Of course.
So we are very excited to have you on the show today.
Thank you.
Right? So today's live stream will be a little bit more fun, where we will uncover TikTok approved money saving tips and if there's a better way to manage your money.
Ada TikTok ke?
Oh, I don't have TikTok. Do you have TikTok? I mean, I got TikTok, but I don't really use it. Do you guys have TikTok?
I mean,
Yes.
I have.
Yeah, to keep up with the current trends.
Yeah.
Yes.
So-
For me, it's more about entertainment.
I know
The
Nadia has
FOMO-ness,
TikTok.
the FOMO-ness.
I know Nadia has TikTok
Yes.
because I've been served her content. Hashtag tea time with Nadi, right?
Yes.
Right. So, we'll begin shortly. So, do give a thumbs up, like, share this Kopi Chat session. If you have any comments, please leave it down in the comment section box below. Right. So, So again, so one of my New Year's resolution this year is to have better money saving tips. Right. So, apart from all those TikTok videos that I see online, one of the interesting videos that I've been served is basically money hacks, right? And today we already chose 3 videos that I found online on TikTok, and we would play the video shortly. And
Oh, we get
would
to watch them?
Yes, you get to watch them, and also our audience as well, our live audience gets to watch them.
Okay.
So we'll go through the video,
Okay.
and let's see whether you can find any common similarities, right? So let's play the video now.
Hai, nak share cara menabung pakai envelope. Setahun boleh kumpul RM5,000 ataupun RM10,000. Okay, first, cari envelope 100 keping dan tulis nombor 1 hingga 100 pada envelope. And then, kena cong kasih random. And then kita pick 2 keping setiap minggu. Lepas tu tengok dapat nombor berapa pada envelope, isi cash ikut nombor yang kita dapat. And then kena gam supaya kita disiplin sikit. Tak adalah kita buka before hujung tahun kan. And then formula dia 1 tambah 2 tambah 3 tambah 4 sampai 100 boleh dapat sampai RM5,050. Kalau nak kumpul RM10,000 boleh buat 2, 4, 6 sampai 200. Okay, selamat cuba.
This is how you save $20,000 in 1 year. If we started today, 12/10/22, we would end on 12/10 of 23. And as you requested, we will do a weekly pay schedule. That means in this period of time, you would have 52 paychecks. All we need to do is divide the $20,000 by the amount of paychecks we would have in this period of time. 20,000. That means we would need to save $385 every week in order to save $20,000 in a year's period. Let's check the math. We've got 52 pay periods. We're saving $385. Round up, we will will end up saving $20,020.
Here's a fun way to save $5,000 by using notepads. First, grab yourself a money tin or little box like this one. Second, you're going to label it with your savings goal on top. This year, I'm saving for a wedding dress. Next, grab yourself some highlighters, sticky notes, and a second box. Now for the fun part. It's time to label each note with numbers 1 through to $100, making sure no two numbers are the same. You're then going to fold them up and pop them into the second box, making sure to give them a nice big shuffle. You don't want any two big numbers next to each other, trust me. Last step is to pull one sheet per day for 100 days to save 5K fast. Otherwise, if you don't have that much money like me, you can do what I'm doing, which is pulling 2 sheets per week for 50 weeks. 5K, here we come.
So those are the 3 TikTok videos that I actually found very interesting regarding money hacks, right? So can I just ask, do you guys actually do any of these money hacks?
Not exactly like the TikTok videos, but if I can share, what I normally do is when I pay with cash and then I get change. So normally what I do is when I get a 5 ringgit note change, I'll keep it. And then after that, I'll keep it for like 3 months. Then after the end of 3 months, I'll go to the bank and I'll put it in the deposit machine, cash deposit machine, and then after I bank it into my bank account.
That's
That's what
interesting.
I do.
What about you, Nadia?
I used to try the envelope trick where you label the envelopes with utilities and rent and stuff like that. But it only worked like 1 or 2 months, and then I had to do the harder way to do things where my husband every month salary time. Okay, give me a certain amount. We have an arranged every month. Where is it? Give me money. It's like, and then it's been safe with him since because he will actually because especially if I have small goals, for example, I have to do some traveling domestically or whatever, he actually can allocate that money for me based on my savings.
So he controls your money.
This is my bad.
But speaking of husband, right? What my husband also does for me is he keeps an Excel file. And he forces me to fill in the Excel file. But the purpose of the Excel file for us to fill in monthly is to help me track my savings. So every month we will track, and then he will compare month on month to see whether this month I'm saving as much as I'm supposed to, or whether or not I'm overspending the specific month.
Wow. So
Excel.
controlled by husbands.
We have one of our guest speaker. I can't remember which session. She also mentioned about having an Excel sheet. Yeah, so I guess you're not alone.
I think the Excel is a great idea, but I can just share with you. I only started getting serious about money like this couple of years, right? And I've tried the Excel file, but I think, just doing the Excel file, I kept redoing it because I was not happy with the format.
You keep redoing it.
So I just left it. So don't ask me where's the Excel file. But every time I get my monthly salary, there's always I always allocate certain portion into savings and investment, right?
Oh, nice.
So I have my own way. No Excel.
Yeah, I guess everyone has their own way. So long as you have the intention to save for something, right?
Yeah, that's true. So out of those 3 videos, right? Maybe I just ask. I guess the envelope thing that everyone is so commonly practice, right? They actually do that, right? So what do these 3 videos have in common?
I think from the 3 videos, what I noticed was that maybe force is not the right way to put it, but it does help you be a little more disciplined in savings. So you be more committed. So when you say you want to save, right, you don't just say it for the sake of saying it, but I think from the videos, the different methods then, helps you to be more disciplined in actually being committed to saving your money.
That's true.
Yeah.
Nadia?
I think because I like mobile games.
Okay.
So I think that it gamifies the experience of saving. So instead of just like, okay, explore ringgit, it's like you have a mission. Okay, today, 1 ringgit. That's the best part lah, 1 ringgit je. Dapat 800.
You don't know, kan?
Kantoi lah, 800.
Installment. 1 bulan 100. That kind of thing. So, the fun of it. So it's like, every day you like it's like it's a surprise box. Okay, what's my mission for today? So it's more fun that way, I guess, to save.
That is good.
Right,
Yeah.
right. It's like opening a Pandora
Yeah.
box.
And hope you don't get the 800 ringgit.
Maybe it was like 800 that you have to save in that day. Gone. So far, any observation?
Well, to me, it's all about goals. You know, like why do you do that, right? So, as you can see on the TikTok just now, it's wedding dress, for example. Do you do that, Snooki? Yes.
Got married, congratulations. Thank you. So do you do that for your wedding dress?
Yeah, not the TikTok way,
The
but
SL
I
way?
do try to put some money aside every month to get that dream
Right.
wedding dress.
Okay.
Something similar. Yeah.
That's good. So, very good observation, right? Can I just ask, like, based on your observation, right, what are the differences that you find between saving and investing? Like any words that you can associate with saving versus investing? Maybe you would like to mention to our online audience?
I guess I can start first. Yeah, I guess when you first think about savings, it's about putting some money aside, right? And like we were talking about earlier, when you put money aside, it's always based on what's the goal, what's the mission for saving it, but it can also be something you put aside in case whenever there's emergency, then there's always that fund that you can always tap into. Yeah, so it's more short term, I guess, but you always try to put aside some money. Yeah, whereas investment, I think it's something where that money that you put aside, you want to grow that money, and it's more long term.
That's true.
Yeah.
What about you, Nadia?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like saving is like your safety net. So it's more like your box where you can korek when you need it. And usually savings, because it's like little to no risk, right? So profit also there's not a lot of dividends and stuff. So I guess shorter goals. So if you, for example, when's your next trip to like East Coast or something, shorter, as opposed to investment where because of the risk and more portfolios that you can explore, of course, it might you can accumulate more wealth with investment lah. So it's like if you have kids, you want to invest in their education. So by the time they are 20, they can go universities and stuff like that. So I guess because you want that profit, so you invest longer term lah. That's
For
the
me,
difference.
right, same like Snooki, one part of the forced saving is like if you have that 5 ringgit note, you just put aside, right? So I think savings for me is like straightforward. You just park that money aside.
Yeah.
Don't touch it,
Yeah.
unless it's emergency. But when it comes to investment, it is like a taboo word. It's like you're so scared of it. Like I guess because growing up, like also technology it's not easily, information is not easily accessed, about
True.
investment and whatnot. So to me, it's like scary lah, because like investment is only for those who has the money, right? Only those yang ada duit, only then they can invest.
And I think growing up, we were taught more about savings. We were not taught so much about investment.
Correct,
right?
correct. Yeah. But I guess nowadays with technologies, you can, anyone, be it, kids, below 12 or anyone can just access to all sorts of information. On our website, you can always go to our website and we have a knowledge and insights where you can find loads of information there.
So I want to circle back to that question where you mentioned scary, right? And also another point as well, you mentioned investment. If you want to invest, you need to have a lot of money, right? I think that is the general perception that I guess everyone would have as a beginner when they want to start investing.
Betul.
But again, it's not all very true. I mean, you can always have small goals that you can achieve, right? Whether it's like investment goals as well, I think you probably, before you begin investing, I think the best advice is to think about your objective, your investment goals, how much time you actually have that you want to achieve those retirement dreams or goals, whether it's short or long term. And then you go from there, right? And as maybe some of our viewers don't know as well, like investing involves risk as well, right? And with investing in, like, for example, like a unit trust products, you always have different sort of risk profiles, right? And that risk profile changes as you get older lah. So because if you are younger, you can afford a bit more higher risk, but as you nearing to retirement, then your risk will become lesser lah, right? So always think about your goals first, and then also the objective and your time horizon and
risk appetite.
and your risk appetite.
Yeah.
That is right. Okay, but again, there's a lot of other means of investment, right? And the key point here is to diversify. Diversify. Don't put all your eggs into one basket, right? Like in your piggy bank or anything. It's just
Betul?
right.
Betul.
Okay, so yeah, well, good job of pointing out the differences between saving and investing. So, you know, with principle, as you know, Farah mentioned as well, technology is there, right? So, through our innovation and of products and stuff like that, we actually offer a simple goal-based sort of investing platform through Touch and Go e-wallets Go Invest feature, right? So have you guys heard of Go Invest?
Yes.
Are you guys
But it's
investing?
quite interesting that you mentioned is goal-based investment, because when we talk about savings, we always say goal-based savings. You save based on goals, right?
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, tell us more.
So goal-based investment, again, essentially, you know, you are investing in your goals lah, right? But by investing, meaning that, you know, you can actually create your goals through the app itself.
Yeah.
There are up to 7 goals that you can create. So
That's a lot
again,
of goals.
linking back to the videos that we saw, because it's that motivation for people to start investing, right? So I think Farah, you also use the Go
Yes.
Invest app, right?
Yes, yes.
And I guess you have, I think, a story to share as well, how you manage your children's money.
Yeah, so it's one way to show to them that this is how you can invest. Because if you just save, kan, in bank account, you didn't see that money grow, kan? It's just that, I mean, you did not get any return, kan?
Yeah.
So with Go Invest, so every month they get to see like, oh, every month they get something.
You get a
in
small return,
yeah.
yeah.
And you don't have to wait for 1 year, kan? So that
Yeah.
is something, you know, I use it to educate my kids, yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's so interesting, and it feels very rewarding for
because
them
of technology,
also.
and the kids
Yeah.
love playing games, right? Like what
Oh,
Nadia
yes.
says, is gamification,
Yeah,
kan?
yeah,
So
yeah.
a different way lah.
Okay.
So so you can create up to 7 goals. Up to you on how much you want to save in a goal itself, and also you can set the time limit to save. So I think one of the key benefit, I mean, a couple of benefits, right, of Go Invest is that you can earn projected returns of up to 3.7% per annum. So imagine, instead of putting your money in the bank, you just put it in Go Invest, and you can earn compounding returns, right?
Okay.
And then the second point, it's very low entry point. So RM 10 ringgit only. RM 10 ringgit
Kan?
only.
Our coffee pun dah RM10.
Yeah, then you might as well put it into Go
Don't buy
Invest.
coffee, Go Invest.
Don't buy coffee.
We just bought coffee.
I actually have one thing to add to the goal-based concept. It's actually because you have to be realistic. For example, there's 2 choices. One is a luxury handbag, and one is
yeah.
type A bag. But then because based on what you put inside there, and then you know you have 2 prongs to see. So it's realistic. Okay, at this point of time, I cannot afford this bag because you think the commitment will be higher, right, every month. So at least, or if you are determined, that means you know that you need to add in another income stream to get this handbag, for example, right?
true.
So that feature is actually very useful for building your second
Yes.
wealth, second
Yeah.
portfolio, you know.
That's
So it's
true.
very good.
And also, I mean, it's whatever money you put into Go Invest, you can actually cash out whenever you reach your goals lah. So basically, again, you know, you can always cash out if you want to achieve that goal. If you already achieved that goal and you want to make that purchase, right? But again, there's also a reminder lah within the app saying like, hey, do you actually really want to cash out? You know. But again, you know, like circling back to the luxury purchases, right? Like for me, my rule of thumb is like, if I can sleep on it, and after 10 days, I just forget about it, that means I don't need it.
Yeah, okay, that's a good exercise.
It
I
is.
should do that, right?
Yeah, just look at it. Just look at it and go back to it. Circle it again after
10
7 days, 10 days. If you don't think about it, then you don't need it.
But I have a question though, like because you mentioned that when you set the goal, then you get to choose like for how long do you want to set that goal, right? But sometimes we don't remember to like put in money and stuff like so. How like what happens if we don't like cash in every month?
Okay, very good.
That
very
happens,
good.
right?
Very
I'm
good.
sure all of us have done that before.
So there's a new feature on Go Invest.
Yeah.
It's called monthly auto cash in.
Oh.
So monthly auto cash in or regular saving plan is basically like the husband of the app lah. So every month your salary comes in, gone. A certain amount of money gone from your account. Yes. But not gone from your account, but set aside lah for investment, right?
Okay, I think we need that, Nadia.
For your goals, gone to your goals.
Gone to your goals and you don't see it. So the best thing about this monthly auto cash in, right, is that you don't need any reminders for when you need to cash in, right?
Yeah.
So you just set the date, your commitment date, right? Let's say you want 15th of every month or maybe like 20th. So every month on the 15th or 20th, it would just deduct from your bank account and then it will straight away cash into your goals. So you can do it for individual goals. So basically, if you want to set specific amount for individual goals, you can actually set that. But right now, the feature only permits up to if you want to activate the monthly cash in of 500 ringgit and above lah. So you can actually do that.
I see.
And don't worry, if in any case you want to edit or cancel the feature, you can always do that once you've already set it up. So you can always manage it in your profile center.
Edit to put more lah.
Yeah. Or edit to put more as well. Correct. Edit to put more. Right.
Okay,
So without mentioning some of, I think I mentioned some of the features, right?
Yeah.
Low investment from RN 10 ringgit. And then also we have, it's a goal-based investment platform, right? And also not to mention that it's also Sharia compliant, as in the fund is
that's
Sharia
good.
compliant.
Yeah.
So whatever you're investing in Go Invest, you're actually investing in Principal Islamic Money Market Fund,
I see.
right? So that
Okay.
it's highly liquid, you can cash out anytime,
I see.
right? So I think for the benefit of our audience, I think what we will do is play a little demo of how to use the app itself, or where can you find the app within the
okay.
Touch and Go e-wallet space.
Okay.
Right? Shall we take a look at the
Yeah.
video? Okay, so this is the dashboard when you launch Touch and Go e-wallet. Look for the Go Invest icon. So once you click on it, you will land on this page. So this is the overall dashboard page itself. You'll notice that you can actually create goals here. I've already created a few goals.
Oh wow.
And then at the
Okay.
bottom, you have all our knowledge-based articles as well. So we'll constantly update this. All right, so I'm showing you the transaction tab. So any transaction you make will go into here, including your income distribution as well.
I see.
So let's try to create a goal, right? So I'm going to create a dream car goal, all right? And I'm just going to put, let's say 10,000 lah, okay? 10,000, and to achieve this, I want it to be like 12 months.
Okay.
Okay, then you will show me my monthly commitment over here,
10,000 car.
right? So I click next. This is the screen, the confirmation screen basically. So it shows me again the monthly commitment, and then I click next. Then I can opt for auto cash in or maybe later lah to activate that function. So once I agree into the TNC, I click next. It goes to cash in. So there's two avenues to cash in over here. One is through FPX, online banking, or Touch and Go e-wallet. So you can just choose an option that's suitable for you, right? So you go to online banking, and I click agree to TNC, click next, and there's all these banks that online banking that you can actually connect to. So I will select CIMB Clicks. So you proceed to log in your details, right?
Yep.
And follow the steps, and then once it's
Then you do as
successful,
per normal, yeah.
you just it will say successful lah,
Yeah.
cash in successful.
Oh,
So
okay.
just not to mention that I forgot to mention actually. So during the confirmation screen, you will notice that your monthly commitment is actually lower than, let's say for example, just now I put 10,000, right, and I divide it by 12.
Yeah.
So the monthly commitment is actually lower because it factors in the returns that you will get as well.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
If you can get 10,000 ringgit car lah.
maybe down payment there or whatever lah, I don't know lah, you know, maybe lah. But yeah, that amount factors in what do you call that? The returns as well that you will get.
Okay, that's
So you have a lower monthly commitment lah. So anyone can try out. If you are a new user to go invest, you can just create an account through the Touch 'n Go e-wallet. There's only a couple of simple steps, and if you do so as a new user, for your first 500 ringgit cash in, you would get RM8 ringgit Touch 'n Go e-wallet credit. So this offer is valid until 31st March 2023. TNC apply, right?
Yeah. 500 or 100?
500.
Ah, okay.
500.
500
Yeah.
minimum.
Okay.
500.
Okay. Okay.
But we also have a referral promo coming up as
Yeah.
well. So that one will be shared later on.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll be on the lookout for
Referred by
that.
John.
Okay, just go to our website or social media. You know, you get all this information.
That's true.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
does Go Invest sound fun?
I think it makes investing sounds
Less
less
intimidating.
intimidating.
Yeah.
Yeah, and more fun.
Yeah.
Compared to what we always think about what investing requires of you or what
Kan?
investing
Yeah.
is.
And because of the 10 ringgit, like, oh, 10 ringgit is doable.
Yeah.
tau.
I mean, who would have
Mm.
thought you could
Yes.
start as low as 10 ringgit?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always. I think it's that. Wouldn't that gamification, a
Yeah.
little bit of
Oh,
gamification,
yes.
motivation
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
makes it a
yeah.
little bit more
Yeah.
interesting
Yeah.
and exciting, lah. Right?
Correct.
So any questions from you guys? I mean, for our audience as well, if you have any questions,
Yeah.
please do leave it in the comment
Yeah.
section down below, comment
And if-
box down below.
Yeah, if the audience have any stories to share with us, your savings tip, your investment
Yeah.
tips, you know, just share with us. That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'll be interesting to hear from them as well.
Right?
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
true. Yeah. So, no questions from you?
I asked all my questions.
Yeah, all your questions ready.
Yeah.
So how does it feel like being on the show? Do you like it? Will you be a guest again?
I mean, it depends if the audience want us to come
kami
back.
Okay, let's vote. Let's vote.
Yes, yes.
If you like Nadia, give it a thumbs up. If you like Snooki, give it a heart. So they might reappear again, depending on the performance. So if you like, please vote for them.
I know, right? After this, we're gonna have like all the vote for the guest speakers.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do voting, right? The highest guest will get
Yeah.
free coffee from Farah for
Oh, thank you.
I send the bill to you. Okay, do we have any comments? Okay. Well, I guess that's the end of our Kopi Chat for tonight. Thank you, ladies, for being here. It was
Thank you so
really
much.
For
fun.
having us.
very, very fun.
Yeah. Okay. So, for our audience, if you would like us to discuss this kind of topic, fun topic, share with us, put it in the comments so that it is something that we can always consider for our next Kopi Chat session.
Yeah, if you have any, and if you want to see anything else,
Yeah.
just let us know. We will discuss. We will
Yeah.
come up with something.
Yeah. So again, I just want to share that for more educational articles, you can just visit our website, www.principal.com.my. You can go to Knowledge and Insights. There's lots of articles on retirement, money, money.
Over 100
management.
articles.
Yeah,
Over 100
management.
articles, yeah.
And you can also go to follow us on Principal Malaysia, either on Facebook or Instagram.
Right?
Okay.
So that's it. So thank you to all our audience for joining us online. Thank you to Snooki and Nadia for being part of our guests. So good night. We will see you again next month.
All right.
See you.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.